of the year, and he is the leading scorer in Division One. Bill McQuaig, of course, has been playing well for Massena as well. On the other side, Paul Conover centering Glenn LaVenture and John Bushy. And here's a shot right off the bat off the stick of Mark DeRushy, and the save is made by goaltender Chuck Caddo. Puck in the corner now, DeRushy after it. Trying to move it in behind the net. He's still got the puck right in front. The backhander scores. And Massena again scoring in the first minute of play. Goes up 1-0 as Mark DeRushy continues to score goals for Massena. DeRushy will get the goal. McQuaig will probably pick up an assist. And Massena goes up 1-0 at 21 seconds into period number 1. So that didn't take long at all. Massena on the scoreboard. Conover out there with LaVenture and Bushy, as we mentioned. Zerlo and Dion are the two defensemen for Northeast Clinton. For Massena, it's Tommy Dion. Although they're spelled the same, they're pronounced differently. And let's see here. The other defenseman will be Robbie Chilton. Here comes DeRushy in his own zone for Massena. The head man to Wiley goes to McQuaig. McQuaig trying to follow it in the corner. Went off his stick. Goes in behind the net. McQuaig with a puck now. Has it poked around him by Zerlo. Zerlo moves it up the boards. Dion, his shot knocked down in front. Went off Zerlo's leg. And right back comes the Northeast Clinton team. They fire one right on. That shot taken by Dion. And it's right across. And Jeffrey has to make a save. I guess we should mention that Greg Jeffrey starting in the nets for Massena. As that puck went off a Massena stick, but it went right on, and the save made. Here comes Bill McQuaig with a partial breakaway. Takes it in front, shoots. Nice save made by Caddo. Off a partial breakaway by Bill McQuaig. McQuaig trying to center it now as Massena making a line change. McQuaig's got the puck, so he's still out there trying to poke it through. It's taken away from him by Dave Dion. Dion feeds it out to center ice. Bushy with it. Bushy trying to get it ahead to Mike Duffy as NEC changes their lines. Duffy's line coming out there. Audie Spooner and Dean Pelkey are the two wingers. Now the puck bouncing around in front of the Massena bench. Finally, Bobby Page picks it up, feeds it over to Peter McLean, ahead to Northrup. He crosses the blue line. He winds his shot just wide. Whistles all the way around the boards, and it comes to Andy Spooner. Spooner, until 2 games ago, was a goaltender, Reg. Now he's playing out front. That's why he's wearing number 1, an unusual number for a left wing. Here comes Northrup trying to feed it through to Richards in behind the net. Now the puck goes around the boards. Richards picks it up again, tries to center it in front. That's intercepted by LaVenture, and is back into the Massena zone. Here's Peter McLean with it. Headman pass goes to Tim Dowd. Dowd dumps it on the backhand. It goes deep, picked up by Castine. Castine feeds it out to center ice. It's dumped down the length of the ice by NEC, and icing was waved off. Bobby Page picks up the puck for Massena, drops it over to McLean left side in his own end. Peter starts to move it ahead, goes to Dowd, to Buffy Richards. Richards, and it's 3-on-2 for Massena. Drop pass to Dowd. Dowd trying to get the shot off. He does. It's deflected right in front. It's bouncing. And finally, it's cleared by Larry White into the corner around the boards. Tommy Dion steps in there. I'm going to have trouble with that before the night's over. Dion with a puck now jamming at it. And they poke check it. Comes back to Northrup, who had stepped in to play the point. Here's Northrup's shot right on. The rebound bouncing around right in front. It's cleared back to the point out to center ice as Frigo couldn't quite keep it in. He feeds it over to Tommy Dion. Dion ahead to Northrup. Here comes Northrup to Buffy Richards. Richards over skates. Northrup will have to wait for his wings to get on sides. He didn't wait long enough. And Simons, John Simons, one of the officials, along with Bobby Lozon, and he makes the offside call, and the faceoff will move outside, and Massena pretty well controlling this game.
That goal of DeRushy's no assist.
No
unassisted.
Assist. Okay. Conover's line back out there for NEC. Off the faceoff, Bushy has it and dumps it deep in the Massena zone. Racing back is Robbie Chilton, who's out there now with McLean. Chilton circles behind his own end. Now feeds it up along the boards. The puck bouncing around, comes right in front to McLean. McLean feeds hard on the wing. To Romeo is his line out there. Here comes Romeo across on the left side. Romeo right in front now, going to get the backhander off. The save made by Caddo, the goaltender, on the pad. Now the puck dumped to the point, kept in there on a sweep check by Chilton. It goes deep in the corner again. They jam at it. The puck comes free. Hurlbut has a piece of it now. Hurlbut trying to poke it, jumps back to the point. McLean dumps it into the corner. David Romeo goes after it, feeds it through for Hurlbut. Hurlbut trying to pop it in front. It's picked up there, and Glenn LaVenture sends it to center ice to Paul Conover. Conover crosses the line into the Massena zone. Conover tries to slide it through. That's intercepted, and it's Hart to Romeo. Romeo now breaking down the left wing side into the zone. The puck comes free to Hart. Hart tries to bounce it right on. The save made by Caddo. It goes into the corner. David Romeo with it. Romeo has it taken away from him. The puck's out to center ice, and here comes LaVenture. He loses to Tommy Dion. Dion is checked out of the play, slides it ahead. LaVenture comes back for it and leaves it for Dave Dion. Dion feeds it to center ice. Conover picks it up. He can't control it, and Bill McQuaig has it. McQuaig trying to feed DeRushy. It goes back to Castine. We have a whistle, and we're going to have our first penalty of the game. It's going to be a cross-check, and it's going to go against Paul Conover, and Massena will go on the power play. Conover is a big kid, isn't he?
Oh, he certainly is.
They've got a couple of big kids on this team, that Conover, and I think Duffy, the second-line center, is also pretty good size. 10:29 left to go. Massena 1-0. We're in the first period. Bill McQuaig steps out there with DeRushy and Wiley. And it's going to be Dion and McLean on the points. Off the faceoff. Here's DeRushy in the corner. Back to Tommy Dion. Over to Peter McLean. His shot through a screen. The save made. The puck bouncing around. They jam at it. DeRushy gets a piece of it. Drops it back to the point. Here's Dion's shot. Trickles through. Went off a leg. Picked up by McQuaig. He looks to go back to Tommy Dion. At the point, he hits it. Deflected. Right in front. They jam at it. It's still wide. And the puck goes into the corner, and it's dumped down the length of the ice by David Dion. Massena did everything but score that time. Now Tommy Dion picks it up for Massena. Headman goes to McQuaig too far. Intercepted at the blue line by Larry White. He tries to feed it through. It goes to McQuaig. Has to wait for Wiley to come back on side as he was ahead of the play. Now McQuaig ahead to DeRushy. DeRushy takes it in. Right in the slot. Here's DeRushy's shot. Knocked down off the leg of Mike Zerlo. Goes in behind the net. Here's DeRushy again for Massena following up. DeRushy's got it behind the net. Looking to move it. Still waiting. Goes over to McQuaig in the corner right side. Back to the point. It's Peter McLean. McLean trying to go to McQuaig. It's intercepted by Dave Dion and dumped down the length of the ice with 20 seconds left in the Massena power play. Tommy Dion picks up for the Raiders. LaVenture trying to forecheck him. He goes ahead to Mark DeRushy, taken away from him by Dion. And Dion steals from Dion and takes it across the line, breaking in on the right side. Center to McQuaig, the shot to save, the rebound. DeRushy right in front of the net. He can't get the shot off, and it's dumped down the ice again with 4 seconds. That'll take care of the Massena power play. And it remains 1-0 for the Red Raiders as Conover steps out of the penalty box. Here comes Tommy Dion. Headman pass for Bill McQuaig, a little bit too far, intercepted, but now it goes off a leg and into the zone, picked up by McQuaig. McQuaig looking, takes it around behind, circles, still looking, takes it into the slot, now drops it back to the point. Here's a shot deflected just wide. Timmy Dowd picks it up behind the net. Massena in the middle of a change here. Now they get Buffy Richards out there. Dowd centering pass to Dion. He's upended. The puck comes free and picked up by Bobby Page. Dumps it right on, and it's gloved by Caddo, and he makes the save. And we'll have a face-off with 8:29 left in the first period. Massena up 1-0. Pretty good power play for the Raiders.
Pretty good power play, just unable to score. Pretty good shots, but then Chuck Caddo coming up with, I've got about 10 saves already here with, 5.5 minutes elapsed in the first period.
Buffy Richards line out there now against the Mike Duffy line. Off the face-off, the puck bouncing in the circle, dumped in behind the net. Picked up there by David Dion, trying to feed it along the boards. The puck bounces free, and finally it's controlled there by Pelkey. Pelkey, the headman, to Spooner. Spooner loses it at the blue line. He's upended. The puck comes into the corner. It's picked up by Bobby Page, who did the upending that time. Page ahead to Northrup. Northrup steps by a check, takes it to center ice. Here's Northrup with a puck. He's just going to dump it, and it goes in behind the NEC net. Back to try to pick it up there is Gagnon. Gagnon, the defenseman, trying to move it along the boards. Chilton keeps it in, feeding it to Richard. Oh, he tried to feed Dowd, breaking, but it's intercepted by Pelkey. And Pelkey starts out for NEC. He's going to shovel one right on, and the save is made by Massena goaltender Greg Jeffrey. Now Dowd clears to Richards. 2-on-2. Richards and Northrup breaking in. Drop pass goes to Northrup. Northrup trying to get the shot off. He's taken out of the play by Conover, and Conover picks the puck, feeds it around the boards. Chilton steps in. He stops it. His shot deflected. Oh, just wide by Timmy Dowd. Now Bobby Page pinches in, feeds it in behind the net. Dowd taken out of the play. He can't control it. It whistles around the boards. Picked up by Chilton. Chilton trying to dump it through the middle. Buffy Richards and Northrup. Dowd now has it. Dowd, and he can't control it. It goes out to center ice where Robbie Chilton has it. Chilton has to wait for his wings and takes it across. Offsides will be called on Massena. So we're down to 7:06 in the first period. Massena continues to hold on to the 1-0 lead, scoring in the first minute of play in the hockey game.
And since then, no score. It's just 21 seconds into the game. Massena controlled that face-off, beginning face-off, and DeRushy took it in the corner, finally came out with just a little backhander along the ice and beat Chuck Cato for Northeast Clinton.
Off the face-off, the puck out to center ice. Tommy Dion with it for Massena. Headman goes to Hurlbut. Hurlbut trying to feed it to Romeo. Goes off his leg into the corner, right back out to center ice. Off the stick of Castine. Now the puck slides in the NEC zone. Castine picks it up, dumps it, bounces all the way down the ice, but not far enough for icing. Lee Frigo picks it up, circles in behind his own net. Frigo with the puck now, having a little trouble with it. Goes over on the other side to Tommy Dion. Dion, long headman pass. That's going to get by everybody and be called icing against Massena. And that'll move the faceoff back in the Raiders zone. 6:33 left to go, first period, 1-0. Massena leading over NEC.
I guess the first faceoff has been back in the Massena zone, Jerry. Most of the play has been in the Northeast Clinton zone. Although Massena only leads by a score of 1-0 on a goal by Mark DeRushy.
Dave Romeo's line out there against the Paul Conover line. Conover with Glenn LaVenture and John Bushy. Off the faceoff, shot right on glove by Jeffrey. And he leaves it behind the net. Tommy Dion with it, gets by a check, headman pass, Romeo. Romeo hits Hurlbut. Here comes Kenny across the blue line. Puck gets through, he goes chasing after it. Back there to try to pick it up is Lenny Filion. Now the puck is Frigo, his shot right on, and the save made by Cato, the goaltender. Now down the ice, intercepted by Romeo again. Now dumped into the Massena zone, in behind the net. Was dumped by Zerlo. Picked up by Tommy Dion, headman pass. Goes to Matt Hart. Hart feeds Romeo. Now Hurlbut offsides. And Massena will be called for that violation, and they'll move the faceoff back outside.
And it lets Massena change lines. Stan Morris sending his first line out there of McQuaig, DeRushy, and Wiley.
Conover's line stays out there. That'll be Conover centering Filion and White. Third winger. They don't have a third line center, but they've got two wingers. Now DeRushy breaks in. DeRushy right in front, feeds Wiley, his shot. Where is it? Somebody must have blocked it. It's in the corner. Wiley again. In the slot, he's taken out of the play. Filion dumps it to the blue line. McLean can't quite keep it in. McLean's got the puck now. Right at the red line, starts to move it back to Wiley. Wiley crosses, takes a shot at it. It's knocked down. Here comes Filion ahead to Conover. Conover taken out of the play by Bobby Page. Page trying to come up with the puck, goes back to the point. Here's a shot wide. That shot taken by Larry White. It's picked up by Billy McQuaig, and McQuaig breaks out. Here's McQuaig, headman to DeRushy. DeRushy poke checked away. McQuaig follows, offsides. Will be the call on Massena as DeRushy was in a little bit ahead of the play.
Couldn't quite get back. It was in ahead of the play. Tried to come back and not quite. Referee Bobby Lozon blows the whistle. Offside face-off just outside the Northeast Clinton zone. Massena leads 1-0.
Let's see here. We're going to have Duffy's line out there now. Duffy out with Spooner and Pelkey off the face. The puck goes to Peter McLean. Ahead to Wiley. A little bit too far for him. That's intercepted. Back out to center ice. It's Spooner. Poke checked away from him. Here comes Wiley across the blue line. He's upended. McQuaig follows. Breaks in all by himself. He shoots. The save made by goaltender Cato. Now the puck in the corner again. Whistles around. As McQuaig picked that puck up nicely and got the shot off, but the save was made. Puck bouncing right into the slot. Goes all the way back to the point and out to center ice. Peter McLean with it. Over to Bobby Page. Page at his own blue line. Headman goes to Wiley, intercepted by Spooner. He loses to McQuaig, and he breaks back the other way. Here comes McQuaig across the blue line. McQuaig in behind the net. He's taken out of the play there by Larry White. The puck slides free. Wiley picks it up in the corner. Wiley with it, trying to dump it in the corner, being bothered, but DeRushy centers right in front. Here's a shot by McQuaig. Another save by Cato. Playing pretty well here.
I got about 13 saves that Cato has made. I'm not sure. I might have missed a couple, but he's been a busy boy here in the first period, Jerry.
I guess
Very busy. Face-off is in the Northeast Clinton zone. 4:17 to go in the first period. Massena leads by a score of 1-0.
4:17. That's what's left. Buffy Richards off the face-off. Northrup trying to get the shot off. He does. The save, the rebound. Into the corner it goes. And Cato so far has played pretty well for Northeastern Clinton. Out to center ice. No, not quite. Tim Dowd keeps it in. Has it poke checked away from him. And now it's out to center ice. Another poke check. And here comes Buffy Richards stepping by a check, feeding Dowd. Dowd shot knocked down by the defenseman. That's Mike Zerlo. The puck comes behind the net. Dowd picks it up again. Drop around. Oh, another save by Cato. And back comes Paul Conover. Conover across the blue line for NEC. They had a 3-on-2 for a moment, but it got turned into a 3-on-3, and Massena controls the puck after a hard check thrown as Northrop gets it ahead to Buffy Richards. Richards 2-on-2 with Dowd. Now Northrop steps in there. It's a 3-on-2. Zerlo, a good sweep check, taking Richards out of the play. Zerlo now falls down behind the net and manages to get the puck underneath him. And the faceoff will be in the Northeastern Clinton zone. 3:26 left to play first period. 1-0 for Massena.
All they've been able to do is get that one early goal, and since then, Chuck Cato really has been the man of the hour for Northeast Clinton. The puck has been in the Northeast Clinton zone most of the first period, but he's kept the puck out of the net.
Off the face. Here's Romeo's quick shot. The save made by Cato. Talk about the hot goaltender, huh, Reg?
He sure is.
Now the puck cleared back to the blue line, but not quite out. Kept in there by Hurlbut. Now Romeo over to Hart. Hart trying to get that shot off. It's knocked down by Kestine. Now it's Hart again, behind the net, waiting to move around the wraparound. Another save by Cato. Puck goes into the corner. Now it's Hurlbut again, picking it up. Hurlbut gets by a check, takes it right front, centering pass, and Romeo couldn't pick it up. And back the other way comes Northeast Clinton. LaVenture dumps it in. What do we have here? Net off its moorings?
Something back by the net. I'm not sure. John Simons blew the whistle back by the net, and I'm not sure if the net came loose or...
I believe
what it was. The net came loose as the play had gone away, but the net had come loose, so the whistle was blown by.
And it will be Duffy taking the draw against Romeo. Off the face-off, the puck to the Massena blue line. McLean over to Page, who's going to shoot from center ice, and that one goes wide. Bounces all the way back to the blue line and out to center ice. Romeo has to come back for it. Feeds it over to Page. Page. His pass intercepted. He throws the check, and the puck picked up there by Hart. Hart across the blue line, trying to drop it to Hurlbut. Hurlbut goes after it along with Dion. They jam at it. Puck moving along the board, still free in the face-off circle. Back to the point. Here's Page. Winds the big slapper, goes wide. Now the puck bouncing to the blue line. McLean tries to keep it in. It came out and went back in again. And the face-off will come just outside the NEC zone with 2:16 left in the first period. Massena up 1-0.
It could be a lot more, except for goalie Chuck Cato. He's been a real busy boy in that net for Northeast Clinton.
Well, he had the big game against Salmon River over the weekend.
He played well against the Salmon River.
Talking to their coach, his name is Fred Stone, and he said that they were going to start Cato again. That start against Salmon was his first. They're going to start him again, and he seems to be playing pretty well, so I think they're probably going to stay with him. Here's the right front, an opportunity for Bill McQuaig. He fired it wide, and the puck goes back the other way. It's Spooner. Spooner dumps it down the ice. The puck goes into the Massena zone. Spooner trying to come after it. Tommy Dion comes up to it first, though, and starts back the other way. Here comes Dion. Here he comes, trying to go through, and a nice slide check by Larry White takes it away. It goes in behind the net. DeRushy picks it up. Here's DeRushy. DeRushy has it poke checked away from him. The puck comes around to LaVenture. LaVenture can't get it out. Wiley's shot from the point is gloved by Chuck Cato, and the faceoff will come in the NEC zone with 1:37 left to play in the first period. Massena still up just 1-0.
I got about 18 unofficial saves so far. That's a busy first period for anybody.
I guess so. McQuaig will take the faceoff again against Mike Duffy off the draw. The puck into the corner. Oh, DeRushy just threw a wicked check. The puck comes free to Conover, picked by McClaig. His shot wide. Wiley trying to go back to McQuaig all the way to the point. Here's Frigo's shot, bounces into the corner off a leg. Picked up by DeRushy. DeRushy trying to step by a check, centering to McQuaig. He was too well tied up. He goes into the corner after it. It's dumped back to the point, jumped over Frigo's stick, and goes all the way back into the Massena zone, where Tommy Dion will pick it up for the Raiders. Dion passes it ahead for Wiley. Wiley breaks across the blue line. He's got McQuaig with him, feeds DeRushy in the slot. The drop pass to Dion goes all the way back out to the point as one of the NEC players got a stick on it. Frigo feeding DeRushy. We're under a minute left to play in the first period. Massena up 1-0. Here's DeRushy in the slot. His shot, goal, goes in the net. Score! And it's 2-0 Massena. And Mark DeRushy picks up his second goal of the game.
Nice pass from McQuaig.
That's
really,
right.
This first period, I think this Massena's passing is as good as I've seen it all year long. The passes are along the ice, they're right on the stick, and they're hanging on. And that was a nice play there. DeRushy will get the goal. At least one assist will go to McQuaig.
Tommy Dion may also pick up an assist. We'll wait and see. But certainly Massena's had the opportunities, and it's been a hot goaltender. It'd be a lot worse than 2-0. That's what it is, 2-0. That's what the scoreboard says. And here comes Tim Dowd. Drop pass to Buffy Richards. Richards sliding it through. It goes into the corner. Northrop to Dowd behind the net. Dowd centering pass right in the slot, bouncing around, goes back to the point. McLean takes a poke at it, but it's dumped down the ice by Lenny Filion. And an icing will be called against Northeastern Clinton, and the faceoff will move back in their zone with 23 seconds left in the first period, and Massena up 2-0. Did you get the official on that goal?
It was Durashi from McQuaig, and I didn't get another assist.
Maybe there wasn't one.
I didn't catch it.
Okay.
It's not bad. 2 goals for Durashi in the first period.
Yeah. Well on his way to his 8th hat trick, would you say?
I would say so.
Off the faceoff, puck kept in by Chilton. Now it's back out to center ice. Chilton with it. Drop pass goes to Northrup. Northrup breaks in the zone. Northrup's got Dowd. Tries to slide it through. Dowd has it. Into the corner it goes. Dowd after it now. Moving it back for Northrup. Northrup with 1 second, and Massena ran out of time. So the period ends with the Massena Red Raiders leading it by a score of 2-0. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you in part by Reynolds Metals Company, St. Lawrence Reduction Plant, where their quality shines through. By Seacom, Federal Credit did that so they wouldn't have to leave so early. But we'll talk more about the playoffs in our second period break. But right now we're underway here in period number 2 with Massena leading it 2-0. Puck back in the Massena zone. It's controlled by the Raiders. They dump it down the ice, and they're going to wave the icing off because Mike Zerlo had a chance to play it, and he didn't. Now the puck to the blue line. Chilton takes a shot. That's knocked down. We got a 3-on-1. Here comes Dion. He's their leading scorer. Winds, and the shot is way wide. And Tommy Dion picks it up behind the net. Dion moves it around. Headman pass goes to Wiley. Wiley breaks out. 3-on-1 for Massena. Here comes DeRushy. He's got McQuaig. DeRushy centers it right in front. Nice save. The rebound. Another nice save. And Cato continues to play pretty well. That was as good a passing play as you're going to see.
That's
but Cato
right.
made 2 big saves.
It was a nice 3-on-2 with Durashi going down the left wing. He threw it over in front to McQuaig. McQuaig took the shot. The rebound came out, and Chris Wiley is a good winger. Is following the play. He took the shot, and again,
as the McQuaig line stays out there. Mike Duffy's line comes out for NEC. Face off left side of goaltender Cato. Off the draw. The puck bouncing in the corner. And there's DeRushy. Center right in front. Wiley. And he fired it wide. I think somebody may have gotten a stick on it, though. Now it's McQuaig to DeRushy right in front. DeRushy knocked down. The puck comes free. And it's controlled by NEC and out to center ice. Duffy just fires it deep in the Massena zone. In behind the net, it's Tommy Dion. Feeds it to Chilton. Chilton starts to move it. Headman pass to McQuaig. Goes through his stick. And out to center ice, picked up by Wiley, breaking in 2-on-1 with DeRushy. Wiley right in front, short side shot. Cato makes the save. And the puck comes in behind the net. DeRushy with it. He's tied up. The puck's still free, however. Bouncing along the side. Now it bounces out to the blue line. Kept in by Chilton, but slides to center ice. DeRushy has it there. Poke checked away from him by Duffy. The puck comes to Pelkey. Pelkey starts out for NEC. Stops and dumps to the Massena blue line. Robbie Chilton with it. Duffy pokes it away. And Chilton comes back for it in his own end as NEC will make a change. And Chilton starts out. Long headman pass for DeRushy. DeRushy feeds McQuaig. 3-on-2. Drop pass to DeRushy. DeRushy in the slot. Misfires on the shot. And is poked back to the blue line and out to center ice. And we're going to have a penalty as Bobby Page is going to be called for charging.
He came from center ice to deliver that check, and there was no doubt about that as a charging. Gary.
Yeah. Larry White was on the receiving end, and that, I don't imagine, was too much fun. Page gets a charging call. NEC will go on the power play. Will be interesting to see what they put out for the power play. See, your Conover will be out there, along with Bushy. And, they have. Probably Massena may be the best penalty-killing team in the league. I wouldn't be a bit surprised about that. I don't have the statistics in front of me, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're at the top or near it. Now here comes Zerlo starting out for NEC. Across the red line. He's going to shoot from center ice. That goes wide into the corner. Tommy Dion after it there. Trying to move it around the boards. It goes to Conover behind the net. Here's Conover trying to center it. Filion has it about halfway out. Filion has it taken away by Dion, and he dumps it down the ice. And coming back, try and pick it up is Zerlo. Behind his own cage. 53 seconds and counting left in the NEC power play. Here's Zerlo. Across the red line. Tries to dump it in the Massena end, and stolen by Northrup. Northrup can't quite get it out. Now a stick on it by Richards breaks it up, and Northrup dumps it down the ice. Back for it is Dave Dion. Dion, the leading scorer on this club. And he loses it. And Cato has to leave it for Zerlo. Zerlo starts back. Headman goes to Dion. Dion has it poke checked away. Northrop takes a swipe at it and dumps it back in the end of NEC. Coming back for it again is Mike Zerlo. Zerlo starting back. Massena up 2-0 here. We're in the second period. They're killing a penalty. 10 seconds left in that penalty. Now the puck goes into the corner. Picked up by McLean. Feeds it all the way back to the point. Here's Dion. Dion tries to go into the corner. It goes behind the net to Conover. Conover feeds it around. The penalty is up. It goes back to Conover. Conover trying to center it. Goes off a leg into the corner. Picked up by Northrop. Northrop circles behind his own net. Conover has it. They try to center it. The puck bouncing around. Tommy Dion has it. Steps by a check and starts out. We got a 2-on-1. Dion coming down with Dowd. Dion gets by the defenseman, brings it right in. Dowd score. What a pass. Oh, boy.
Great pass by Tommy Dion. Tommy picked that puck up in his own end, went down that left wing. But you got to give Timmy Dowd a lot of credit because Dowd went down the middle to catch up with him. And as he got into the zone, Dion really lost control a little bit. He finally got it with his left hand and the stick, threw it over to Dowd. But Dowd was in good position. He expected the puck, and he positioned himself well. All he had to do was throw it in the net. So
Timmy Dowd will get the goal. Tommy Dion doing the work. And he made the defenseman look pretty silly, actually, didn't he?
He can do that.
Yes, he can. We saw that the other night in Malone.
He sure did. 3-0
Messena. Off the face-off, it's the Dave Romeo line out there for the Raiders. Here comes Hurlbut trying to feed Romeo. It's intercepted. And back the other way is Dean Pelkey. Pelkey in on the off wing. Poke checked away from him by Robbie Chilton. Back comes Hurlbut. Hurlbut feeds Romeo. Goes off his stick. Back into the zone and into the stands off the stick of Dave Castine. Castine just took a swipe at it and knocked it up into the stand. Face-off will come just inside the NEC zone with 10:57 left. Period number 2, Massena up by a 3-0 score. Duffy's line out there. Duffy out with Pelkey and Spooner off the face-off. The puck comes to Romeo. Poke checked off his stick out to center ice. Brought right back in by Robbie Chilton. He's going to get the shot off. That's knocked down by the defense. Goes into the corner. Larry White making a good play. He feeds it to Spooner. Oh, he is upended. And the puck taken by Hurlbut. Trying to center. It goes behind the net. Now it's White feeding it along the boards. Page pinches in. Picks up the puck. Centers it. But nobody there for Massena. It comes up to Pelkey, trying to get it out. Hart keeps it in. Feeds it through to Page. Page steps by a check. He's upended. Trying to feed it through to Hurlbut. Hurlbut fires it across the goal mouth. Nobody there for Massena. Spooner picks it up. Back to the point. It's kept in there. Now it's picked up by White. White can't get it out there. Here's Romeo trying to center it over to Hart. The puck goes back to Page. Page gets a shot off. It bounces through the middle. Now back to the blue line and out to center ice. And the puck is kicked into the Massena end. Robbie Chilton with it for the Raiders. Chilton headman pass right back to Wiley as the first line back out there. He feeds McQuaig in the slot. His shot. No, he waits. Now he's going to shoot. And the save made. The rebound right in front. DeRushy pokes it in. DeRushy, backhander up over the shoulder. And it's the hat trick for DeRushy.
We said he was going to get his hat trick. I didn't think he'd get this quick. But again, a good rush. All three players involved with DeRushy, McQuaig, and Wiley. Really, was an initial pass was Wiley to McQuaig. McQuaig sort of went to the right, circled off to the left, took the shot. Save was made. The puck came back out. Then DeRushy picked it up, like I say, over the shoulder shot into the net.
You know, it's funny. As you mentioned, third line, they were doing a good job keeping the pressure on. The minute the first line steps on the ice, it's in the net. They got a nose for the goal, I guess. Here comes McQuaig right back again. McQuaig in the slot, feeds Frigo. Frigo centering it. Oh, and Wiley couldn't get a stick on it. Good pass by Frigo. Now the puck out to center ice. It's Conover. He's knocked off the puck, and it slides back to DeRushy, who was playing the blue line. Here's DeRushy, the head man of McQuaig, a little bit too far, intercepted back out to center ice. It's Conover. Massena leading 4-0, and I think the line got that goal. DeRushy gets the goal from...
Right, McQuaig and Wiley. No doubt about that one.
Yeah. And the puck slides into the Massena end. Tommy Dion picks it up. Dion in behind his own net. Massena leading 4-0 here. Here comes McQuaig with DeRushy, 3-on-2. Here's DeRushy across the blue line. Drop pass for McQuaig. Back to DeRushy in the slot. He's taken out of the play. The puck comes to Dion. He bounces it through. It goes back to the blue line again. Frigo shot deflected. Just wide. The goalie got a stick on it, steered into the corner. Here's Northrop trying to feed it through McQuaig. McQuaig, DeRushy, score! And Mark's got his fourth. 5-0 Massena.
Massena really putting the old scoring machines is going here tonight. Jerry DeRushy getting his 4th goal of the night, but again being set up nicely by Billy McQuaig. I'm not sure if it's another assist on that.
Northrop, I think.
I think Northrop was out there as it was a.
They were trying to change the line.
They were trying to change lines. Northrop was still out there.
Here it is. DeRushy, Billy McQuaig. Yeah. Hey.
Okay, that's it. DeRushy from McQuaig and Northrop. That's the 5th goal for Massena. 5-0.
Here's Richards. The puck comes back to the Massena blue line. Pete McLean with it, feeding it ahead for Timmy Dowd. Dowd just dumps it in the NAC zone. It's right back out to center ice, and McLean has it again at his own blue line. Over to Bobby Page. Page controlling. Ahead to Dowd. Here comes Dowd, feeding it for Buffy Richards. Richards breaking through the middle. Kind of overskated it. Now Dowd trying to follow up, centers it. The puck bouncing around, and it's picked up by Pelkey, who starts out again for NEC. Pelkey taken out of the play. McLean picks up the puck. Headman to Richards, a little bit too far for him. It comes back on the stick of Castine, who clears it to center ice. In fact, that's down the ice, and icing will be called on NEC.
Not a bad night so far.
No, not so far. He could have probably another 6 before it's over. Off the face-off, the puck in the corner now. They jam at it. Bouncing around, Buffy Richards trying to come up with it. He does behind the net. Here's Richards into the corner. Off the boards he goes. He's still got it. Now he dumps it in for Northrop. Northrop and Conover jam at it. The puck comes free. It's bouncing around between some legs, and it goes free behind the net. Northrop still got it. Now he looks to go back to Page at the point. Page's shot. Oh, deflected. Dowd trying to poke it in. Oh, just wide. We have a whistle. We have a penalty.
Dowd
I'm
had
sorry.
that. I'll tell you, Dowd grabbed that puck out of the air with his stick and put it down by his feet. Then when I got down there, he just couldn't find the handle. He had half a net to shoot at, just couldn't find the handle at all.
Wasn't a penalty. The net was off its moorings. So it's 7.5, just about halfway through the hockey game.
And again, it's that second line just controls the puck, but unable to score.
Well, the third line out there for Massena now. Off the face-off, here's a shot by Hart right on, and the save made by Chuck Cato. So Matt Hart getting a nice pass from Dave Romeo, getting the shot off, but the save made. Let's see here, Dave Dion is centering this line. Dion out there with Filion and White. Off the face-off, Hurlbut trying to get a shot off, doesn't get through. They jam at it, the puck comes free, and it's Hart trying to control it back at the blue line. Hart taking a poke at it, he gets it. Centers it right in front. Romeo gets the shot off, and he scores! David Romeo.
Well, I'll tell you, that third line has really worked hard out there tonight. The goals just weren't coming, but that time finally, Dave Romeo will get that goal. Let's see, Hart, I think, will get at least 1 assist on that.
And Chilton may pick up 1
Probably.
as well. Romeo from Hart for sure, and maybe another assist. We'll wait. Romeo. Hart. No, they didn't give us third assist or second assist. So it's just Romeo from Hart, and here comes Hart across the line again, trying to feed Hurlbut. Hurlbut taken out of the play that time by Glenn LaVenture. The puck comes into the corner. In behind the net, it's Hurlbut again. And Hart both going after it. The body's flying. Hurlbut comes up with a puck. He's taken out of the play. They jam at it, and the puck comes free. Here's Romeo again, trying to slide it through the middle, but it's back to the blue line and out to center ice. Tommy Dion controlling for Massena. He circles at the red line, starts back the other way. Here comes Dion, centering Romeo. His shot goes high and wide, in behind the net. Dion again for Massena. Drops it to Robbie Chilton at the point. He winds. His shot goes wide. It comes back to Hurlbut, who's playing the other point. Hurlbut takes a swipe at it. The puck bouncing around, and Dion keeps it in. We have a whistle. We're going to have a slashing call against somebody. I think David Romeo. No, Hart. Matt Hart's going to get the gate for slashing, and Massena will try to kill a penalty here with 6:21 left to go in the second period. The Raiders leading 6-0. Penalties so far have been few and far between. Let's hope it stays that way.
Very few penalties. That's 2 for Massena tonight, 1 for Northeast Clinton.
You're listening to Massena Red Raider Hockey on 1340 WMSA in Massena. Massena leading at 6-0 here. Well on their way to victory number 16 in the regular season. And let's see here. What would their overall record be if they win tonight? Be 21-2. They're 20-2 now. Not a bad record.
No, certainly not. not for a rebuilding year.
Yeah, yeah. Understand that, well, we'll talk about that in a minute after we have a break here, but something about that tournament that Massena was in down in Clinton. In behind the net, Bobby Page with it for Massena in his own end. Slides it ahead, Conover picks it up. Dumps it in behind the net. Racing for it there is LaVenture. LaVenture drops it back to the point. Here's Zerlo's shot. Saved by Jeffrey, and that's probably their best chance of the whole hockey game. And that was a shot from the blue line. Here's Conover. Another save by Jeffrey. That was an even better chance. So Northeast Clinton getting some opportunities here on the power play as Massena trying to just kill it off. The puck in behind the net. Conover trying to wrap around. And where is it? The puck right in front. They jam at it. Jeffrey gets a glove on it and holds on. 41 seconds left in the power play. Massena up 6-0 here in the second period. As I was starting to say, I guess after Massena beat Rome in the first round of that tournament, the Rome coach was not at all pleased, saying that what's Stanley talking about, a rebuilding year? But in effect, it was.
Well, when you lose 13 players off a team, the next year is a rebuilding year. Of course, I guess what everybody fails to realize, there's always quite a few people waiting in the wings.
And I understand there are a few waiting for next year,
right,
too, from what I hear. So we'll wait and see. Here comes McQuaig, who's out there, and he's going to dump it down the ice. And, oh, what a pass to Wiley. He's got a breakaway. Here's Wiley, shoots. Oh, he fired it wide. Oh, what a pass. You think he really meant to make that pass?
I don't really know. It came off the boards, but as it came off the boards,
right on the stick
it was right on the stick of Wiley. I'll tell you, Wiley's going to dream about that a little bit. He was in all alone. There wasn't a Northeast Clinton man within 50 feet of him. He had all the time in the world, and he went to go from his backhand to his forehand and shot it wide.
Fortunately for him, I'm sure it's not a tight game.
No.
6-0 Massena. Here comes Wiley right back in the zone. Feeds Page. Page gets a bouncing shot off Wiley, trying to control it, taken off his stick, and it's out to center ice. Here comes Dion. Dion's shot. Jeffrey makes the save, gives up the big rebound, but it's cleared. With 8 seconds left, that'll take care of the penalty right there. As 3 seconds left in the penalty. Here's Zerlo. Loses to Northrup. Northrup, he's got the puck as it poke checked away by Dion, back out to center ice, and goes to Page. The penalty is up. Massena back to full strength. 4:44 left in the second period. Raiders up 6-0. Puck whistles around the boards. Tommy Dion leaves it. Now it goes back in behind the Massena net. Jeffrey way out of his net. Leaves it for Page, who feeds it ahead for DeRushy. DeRushy, we've got a 3-on-2 again. DeRushy's upended. The puck slides in. We'll have an offside called on Massena.
DeRushy slid across the blue line, really putting himself offside on that. He was taken down by the Northeast Clinton defenseman, and whistle blew face-off just outside the NEC blue line. Massena leads 6-0.
Buffy Richards' line will come out there now. Against Pelkey to take the draw for NEC. It comes to Frigo off the face-off, ahead to Timmy Dowd. Dowd trying to drop it, goes off a leg back out to center ice. Peter McLean. McLean passes it ahead for Northrup, goes by him. Picked up and dumped by Larry White, goes back in the Massena zone. And after it is Frigo. Frigo takes a whack at it, goes over on the other side for Northrup. Northrup starts out for Massena. Northrup has it poke checked away. McLean's there to pick it up. Feeds it ahead for Northrup to Richards. Richards breaking down with Dowd. Here comes Richards. Drop back. Northrup. Oh, he fired it just wide. Now the puck bounces back to the blue line and out to center ice. Peter McLean. Pretty good passing play right there. Nice drop pass by Buffy Richards. Now the puck out to center ice. Slides back into the Massena zone. Picked up by Lee Frigo. 3.5 left to play. Second period. Massena up 6-0. Frigo with it. Loses it. Buffy Richards back to pick it up. Here's a backhand shot. Back to the blue line it goes. Here's Pelkey. Pelkey fires it into the corner. I think that was meant as a shot, but it was pretty wide. Northrup picks up the puck. Skates by. Northrup coming one-on-one. Here comes Northrup. Now he's got Richards trailing. Richards shoots. And it was blocked by the defenseman, Castine. Now the puck in the corner. Timmy Dowd with it. Has it poke checked away by Pelkey. Pelkey starts back. Headman pass. They've got an opportunity. Dion has the man too well covered up. The puck comes free into the corner. Now goes on Jeffrey, and he's going to poke it into the corner. Now drop behind the net. Tommy Dion with it. Conover takes him out of the play, trying to center it. Comes right back to Dion. Tommy Dion, headman pass. Northrup. Northrup breaking back for Massena. Northrup into the corner, trying to center it. Goes off a leg in behind the net. Northrop, well, it's tied up in the back of the mesh and the whistle blows. With 2:40 left to play here in the second period, it's still 6-0 for Massena. Kind of, would you call this sandlot hockey the last couple of minutes?
Well, yeah, the last few minutes here. Like they're playing on the pond out there a little bit.
Guess that's what I should have called it, pond hockey.
Massena ahead by a score of 6-0, really thoroughly in control of the game, to say the least.
Off the faceoff, here's nice move by David Romeo, breaks in and misfired. Now the backhander, just wide, and Hart was right there, couldn't pick up the rebound. Now back to the point. Here's Hurlbut. Hurlbut gets a shot off. He fires it high. Hart picks it out of the corner. Has it behind the net. Hart circles, looking, goes into the slot, gets a shot off, bounces, it's gloved by goaltender. And the goaltender, Cato, Romeo went after his glove with a stick, and he threw the puck at Romeo.
He threw the puck at Romeo, and I think he hit Romeo with the puck. Actually, there was not a save because the puck would have been about 2 feet over the net.
Off the face-off, Hurlbut takes a whack and goes to Romeo. He shoots the rebound. Hart pokes it right in front. The puck is free. Romeo can't pick it up. Massena almost scored again. Now the puck back out to center ice. It's Hurlbut controlling it. Conover takes him out of the play. The puck comes free, bouncing around. Hurlbut takes a whack at it. It's back to center ice, and it's picked up there by LaVenture. He loses to Romeo. Romeo is upended, trying to get by the check. We're going to have a tripping call that time. That's going to go against James Gagnon, as Romeo was tripped up that time, and Massena will go on the power play with 1:54 left in the second period. The Raiders leading 6-0. Tripping the call. So we're going to see McQuaig out there with Wiley and DeRushy. McLean and Tommy Dion. Out to try to kill it off will be Dave Dion, along with Dean Pelkey. And let's see, we'll pick up the others. I think Duffy's out there and Zerlo. Off the face-off, the puck comes right on net in the slot. Nobody moved it. That's White, the other defenseman, rather. Here's Wiley in the face-off circle, drops it in for DeRushy behind the net. Mark with a puck. Wiley's all by himself right in front. They try to pass it through to him. It's going to go back to the point. Tommy Dion feeding it to DeRushy. DeRushy right in front now, shoots right on. The save made. And Cato makes the save and holds on. Face-off will come in the NEC zone. Massena up 6-0 here in the second period. We're in the waning moments of the second period, about a minute and a half left.
And Massena on the power play. They got the regular power play out there. DeRushy, McQuaig, and Wiley, McLean, and Tommy Dion back on defense.
Dion will face off against McQuaig. Off the face-off, the puck comes to Zerlo. He dumps it down the ice. And Jeffrey is going to stop it on the side of the net and leave it for Pete McLean. McLean with a puck now. Starts out. Here comes McLean. Head man to Tommy Dion. Dion breaks by into the corner. Here's Dion in the Northeast zone. Drops it back to DeRushy, who's in an unaccustomed position at the point. DeRushy winds his shot through a screen, knocked down in front. The puck comes back to DeRushy again. He winds. No, he fakes the shot. Goes to McLean, who does shoot. Deflected. Oh, just wide by Billy McQuaig. Now the puck in the corner. And DeRushy throws a hard check. McQuaig picks up the puck. He gets upended, feeds it through to DeRushy. His shot, he fired it wide. And the puck in behind the net, and the goaltender has it poke checked away. And the puck comes to DeRushy. Back to Pete McLean at the point, taken away from him. No, it's not out. Kept in by McLean. DeRushy steps around to check, feeds it to McQuaig. Here's McQuaig, winds through a screen, scores. And it's 7-0 Massena with 32 seconds left to play. Billy McQuaig will get the goal from
McLean, I believe. Fed him,
Peter McLean,
yeah. Peter McLean and possibly one more.
DeRushy may have fed McLean. We'll see. But Massena goes up 7-0.
That'll be the first power play of the goal of the night for Massena.
That's what, their second
That's
or third
their second power play opportunity. They scored one. 50% so far.
Yeah, DeRushy did get the other assist. Pete McQuaig the
from
other.
McLean and DeRushy.
Here's Northrop in on net. Takes it in behind. Northrop with a puck now. Bounces it through the middle. It's poke checked into the corner. We're down to 19 seconds. Out to center ice. Here's a 2-on-1 for NEC. Conover breaks in. Oh, nice sweep check by Bobby Page. And they're going to call him for the penalty. But Going to call a tripping. Page made a good play that time. And so NEC will go on the power play with 11 seconds left in the period. Massena up 7-0. Conover will be out there to take the face-off against Buffy Richards. Conover out there with Bushy, and will pick up the other. Here's a shot. Whistles wide, goes into the corner. Zerlo feeds it, and that goes right on. The save made. The puck goes behind the net. 2 seconds. 1 second, and the whistle sounds. And so the second period ends with the Massena Red Raiders leading it by a 7-0 score. They scored 5 goals in that second period, and have third place team will play the second place team. And when they get down to the Final Four, they'll play those 2 games, the higher seed from the east against the lower seed from the west, and vice versa, on Thursday at Potsdam College at 6 and 8:30. And then on Saturday, the overall championship in Divisions 1 and 2. The Division 1 championship will be at 10:30, and the Division 2 championship about 1 o'clock at Appleton Arena in Canton. So that is a change. The Division 1 championship game will be first, the early game. Division 2 will be second, the later game. Well, we're underway here in the third period as NEC is on the power play, but we're going to have a penalty apparently.
I think an NEC player going off for roughing.
I think that's Zerlo. Let's see who that is. Or is that Duffy? No, it's LaVenture. So Glenn LaVenture goes off for roughing, was it?
Yes, for roughing.
So that'll even things up here for 45 seconds. Then Massena will go back on the power play. Buffy Richards and Scotty Northrup out there to kill it along with Dion and Robbie Chilton. Conover's out there along with White. That's Larry White and Bushy and Zerlo. Conover has it, trying to feed it ahead. Intercepted back to the red line. It's picked up again by Zerlo. Zerlo and Richards go together. Richards comes away with the puck. Conover takes it off his stick as Richards got tied up in traffic. Now Buffy gets it back again, feeds Northrup. Northrup moving it around. Now he goes by Conover, trying to feed it ahead for Buffy Richards. He's upended. And the puck back to center ice. Tommy Dion steps in, picks it up, goes across the blue line. Dion takes it into the corner. Here's Dion in behind the net. Drops it to Northrup. Northrup got the puck now, moving it through, goes to Dion in the corner, goes back to Richards at the point. Massena now on the power play. Richards shot, ouch! He got Tommy Dion with that one. Northrup picks up the puck. Northrup with it, moving it along, gets by one. Here's Northrup, gets by another, takes it right in front, shoots, fired it wide. Puck goes into the corner. Massena on the power play. Buffy Richards drops it to Tommy Dion. Dion over on the other side. Chilton, his shot goes wide. That was deflected, I think. Now it's DeRushy with a puck. Trying to center it across. That's intercepted. And back down the other way is John Bushy, who fires it deep in the Massena zone. High over the net. It goes into the corner. Tommy Dion picks it up. Headman pass goes to Buffy Richards. To DeRushy. DeRushy crosses the blue line. Gets the shot off. The save made by Cato. And the puck comes in behind the net. DeRushy again. DeRushy looking for Dion in the slot. He shoots it. The save made by Cato again. It goes to Dion in the corner. He leaves it for DeRushy behind the net. Back to Dion. Dion can't quite get the shot off. And back down the ice. It's to center ice. Tommy Dion picks it up. Both penalties are up now, and we're back to even strength. Northrup was going off, but hey, he gets the puck, so he stays on. Here's Northrup, the shot, and the save made. The rebound bouncing to DeRushy. He fires it just wide. And the puck goes free, and LaVenture tries to take it out to center ice. He and McQuaig go down, both. McLean drops it back to Frigo. Frigo crosses the blue line into the zone. Here's Frigo. Takes it in behind the net. Feeds, McQuaig, and he misfired on it. It goes to LaVenture. LaVenture's headman pass to Rushy throws a check. The puck comes to McLean. McLean can't get it out of the zone. Frigo follows up, takes it to center ice. Picked up by Dion for NEC. Now it's off the boards back in the Massena zone. Peter McLean trying to feed it through. And nobody wants the puck, Reg. It just slides out to center ice. Picked up by McLean. Ahead to DeRushy. DeRushy across the blue line. Feeds it right in front. And he goes to McQuaig, but he couldn't get the shot off. And it's back to the blue line. McLean keeps it in. Off the boards. Looks like they're playing in slow motion out there, Reg. Wiley now. Can't keep it. It's out to center ice, and it goes in Fillion's equipment. He drops it and moves into the Massena zone. Fillion with a puck now in the corner. He overskates. Frigo takes it away. Here's Frigo in behind the net with a puck. We're down to 11-16. Massena up 7-0 here. Here comes Frigo. Headman pass goes to McQuaig. Feeds Wiley. Goes by him into the corner. In behind the net. They jam at it there. Puck comes free. It's whistled around the boards. Bobby Page steps in. Tries to feed it through. It's back to the point now to center ice. Tommy Dion is there. Dion, headman, goes to Wiley. Wiley crosses the blue line again. Here comes Wiley right in the slot. Shoots, and the save by Cato. The puck dumped into the corner. McQuaig has it. Drops it to Page at the point. His shot knocked down in front. They jam at it. Here's DeRushy trying to wrap it around. The puck into the corner off the side of the net. DeRushy goes after it again. Tries to feed Wiley. Wiley throws a check, and DeRushy picks up the puck. Here's DeRushy trying to feed McQuaig. His pass intercepted. The puck bouncing around at the blue line. It's still in the zone. McQuaig has it taken away by Dion. Dion can't get it out of the zone. McQuaig picks it up. He's still got it. He's taken out of the play. DeRushy picks up the puck, and he is popped. The puck comes in behind the net. Here's McQuaig. McQuaig moving it around. Back at the blue line, trying to center it through. It goes to DeRushy. DeRushy right on, and the save made. The rebound bouncing around. Cato covers it up. And we'll have a face-off with 10:05 left in the third period. And it's 7-0 Massena.
I tell you, when that first line is out there and they want to control the puck and they don't want the other team to touch it, they can. They just control the puck for what, minute and a half, 2 minutes in the NEC zone. And
I don't know that they were really trying to get that many shots on, Reg.
No, they didn't seem.
They were passing it more than anything.
They were passing more than shooting.
Romeo's line out there now against Conover. Here's Hart. Save the rebound. Another save. The rebound goes just wide. Romeo behind the net. He's tied up by Larry White. The puck comes free, and it's kept in by Hurlbut. Here's Hurlbut, upended. Puck slides into the corner. They take a poke at it. Dion keeps it in for Massena. Now goes out to center ice, and Tommy comes back for it. Drops it for Page. Page back to Dion, and Dion gets a shot in his own net off his skate.
That was a pass back there.
That was a pass back. Okay. Now the puck free in the corner. And they jam at it, and the puck comes free to Conover. Conover trying to drop it back to the point. White's shot is deflected high in the air and goes into the corner, left side of the goaltender. Still in the Massena zone, Bobby Page with it. Whistles it around the boards for Hurlbut. Hurlbut starts out, feeds Romeo. Oh, nice pass. Here comes Romeo. He's got Hart with him. The drop pass to Hart. He shoots. And getting back to block it is Dave Castine. And the puck bounces into the corner. Castine takes a whack at it. It goes to Spooner. Spooner starts out right side for NEC. He can't control it. Page has it at the Massena blue line. Page steps by a check and moves it back the other way. Now Bobby's going to turn to forward here, trying to slide it through. It goes to Romeo. He misfired on it, and it's going to come back the other way with Spooner. Spooner, 1-on-2 now. Conover comes in to help out. Spooner takes a whack at it. The save made, the rebound, and it's fired high and wide by Glenn LaVenture. And back comes Massena, intercepted by Zerlo. The puck comes to Hart. Hart dumps it into the NEC zone as Massena will make a line change. And we have a whistle. What are we going to have?
I think we got a roughing call on Bobby Hart. Actually, he was trying to get off the ice, and he ran into one of the NEC players, and a little pushing and shoving, and they call Hart for roughing. All he was trying to do was get off the rink.
8:33 left to play here in the third period. Massena up 7-0 here. Thoroughly in command of this hockey game. Looks like another W. Massena wins this, they'll go to 16-2 in the NEC and 21-2 overall. Off the face-off, puck controlled by NEC, semi-controlled by NEC, I should say. Now Dion feeds it in the Massena zone. Chilton's right there to dump it down the ice. Puck whistles around the board. Scotty Northrup picks it up, trying to feed Richards. Richards takes a whack at it. The puck goes in behind the net. Mike Zerlo with it. For NEC, Zerlo gets by a check by Richards, starts out. Here comes Zerlo. Shot from center ice. That goes way wide. Comes to Duffy. Duffy now just dumps it in the corner behind the Massena net. Picked up by Peter McLean. McLean ahead to Buffy Richards. On the backhand, it's down the ice. Richards going after it. He and Dion, and Richards is going to come up with a puck. Buffy with it now. Trying to get by a check. Dion has him pretty well tied up. The puck goes to Northrup. Northrup, now Conover trying to take him out of the play, and Richards and Northrup and Conover all tied up. And with 40 seconds left in the NEC power play, the faceoff will be in the NEC zone with 7:43 left to go in the third period.
And again, Richards and Northrop doing a good job killing penalties, which they've done all year. Actually, Richards made the effort to get down there, tie up the puck, try to tie up. It came loose, but right there also was Northrop, and he finally did tie up the puck. So the face-off is in the NEC and Northeast Clinton on the power play.
Wiley and Romeo come out now to kill it off, along with Chilton and McLean. Off the face-off. NEC starts to move it out. Here comes Bushy. Bushy has it sweep checked away, and Romeo picks up the puck. Back the other way, takes a whack at it, and it goes wide as he is upended by Conover. Now the puck in behind the net. Wiley trying to come up with it. The puck goes free. Dion for NEC. Dion has it taken away, gets it back again. Dion starts out. Romeo gets a piece of it. Here comes Wiley. He overskated, and the puck slides to center ice. Wiley with it now. Has the puck. 5 seconds left in the Massena penalty. Chilton feeds it ahead for Romeo. Here comes Romeo trying to get through some traffic. Takes a swipe at it. Zerlo comes up with it. Starts out. The penalty is up. Massena back to full strength. Zerlo still has it. Can't get it out. Here's DeRushy. DeRushy trying to center it through. Dion intercepts. Comes back to the blue line out to center ice. Dion has it poke checked away. The puck bouncing free at center ice. It comes to David Romeo. Romeo gets by a check. Dumps it in the zone. DeRushy is going to have a breakaway. Here comes Mark DeRushy in on net. Shoots. Oh, he didn't get the shot off as he was too well tied up. Now the puck comes through. There's going to be a penalty on NEC on the play. Going to be a cross check. So Massena will go on the power play as Mark DeRushy almost had number 5 there, except he was cross-checked. Conover will get the gate. No, wait a minute. Yeah, it is going to be Conover. And with 6:32 left to play in the third period, Massena 7-0.
Let's see, that's the 4th penalty for tonight. NEC, Massena's had 4 penalties, so penalties have been even.
Here's McLean over to Dion. Oh, the wide. No, he didn't shoot. He's trying to get a deflection. It goes back to the point. McLean again. McQuaig's out there with DeRushy and Richards this time. A little bit different. Well, that's because Wiley had just been out there, I guess. Here's DeRushy. Centering pass to McQuaig. McQuaig can't come up with it. It's picked up there by LaVenture and dumps it into the Massena zone. Jeffrey leaves it for Tommy Dion. And Dion starts back from Massena. Headman pass goes to McQuaig. McQuaig to Richards. Richards takes it across. Drops from McQuaig. Nobody there. It goes back to center ice. And here comes an opportunity for NEC. And Tommy Dion did a nice job to break it up. Almost got beat, but he got back in time to break it up. And now Massena starts out again. Here comes McQuaig. On the pass from DeRushy. Back to DeRushy. Through the middle. Goes through. And Buffy Richards has it to DeRushy behind the net. DeRushy is going to drop it back to Page at the point. Page winds his shot right on. The save made. The rebound, DeRushy. Another save made. The puck comes free, and it's picked up by Buffy Richards in the corner. Here's Richards behind the net now. Centering past DeRushy. DeRushy trying to pass it through. It comes to Richards again. Back to DeRushy in the slot. And right on, and the save made. He was trying to pass it over to Bill McQuaig.
He just couldn't get enough stick on it. He didn't quite have enough wood on it, and it really didn't get to McQuaig. As it got to McQuaig, goalie Chuck Cato came out and covered the puck. Again, Massena doing a pretty good job controlling the puck on the power play. 15 seconds left in the penalty to Conover of Northeast Clinton. The face-off will be in the Northeast Clinton zone. And it's 7-0.
Face-off will be to the left of goaltender Chuck Cato. McQuaig stays out there with DeRushy and Richards. Now Frigo and Page will be playing the points. Just 15 seconds left in the power play. Off the draw. The puck comes to DeRushy. Back to the point. Try to get it to Page, but it's poke checked away. And it's down the ice into the Massena zone. In fact, goes right on, and Jeffrey has to make the save. Leaves it for Frigo. Frigo ahead to DeRushy. The drop pass goes to McQuaig. Penalty is up, and Buffy Richards has it in the corner. Here's Richards right in front to DeRushy, and his shot is deflected into the corner. McQuaig trying to chase it down. Here's McQuaig. In behind, goes to Buffy Richards, back to DeRushy. DeRushy trying a short side shot, and the net is off its moorings. The goaltender is in the net. You know something? I think he was pushed right in, wasn't he?
He was. He was pushed in. I think it was Castine that actually pushed Dureschi in as he came out. Tried to stuff it in the short side, and as he came out, I think Castine pushed him in, and of course the goal came off its moorings as Dureschi went into the net. There's no penalty call. Face-off will be in the Northeast Clinton zone. 4:44 to play. 7-0. Massena leads.
Now we're going to see Romeo out there with Hurlbut and Converse off the face-off. The puck controlled by Conover. He feeds it out to center ice, picked up by Bobby Page. Page, ahead off the boards. Converse takes a swipe at it. Here comes Converse. In on the off wing, centers it right in front, and Romeo took a swipe at it, but couldn't quite come up with it. Now Romeo with it, has it taken away, but goes back to the point. Page, no, I guess he didn't keep it in. Offsides will be called. And we'll face it off again. 4:23 left to play, 7-0 Massena. Now let's see, Romeo stays out there with Converse and Hurlbut. Dion and Chilton will be the blue line core. Conover's line out there. Conover with a venture and Bushy. Off the face-off, Hurlbut after it. Kicks it into the corner. Back there is Zerlo. It'll whistle it around the boards. Chilton takes a whack at it, but it bounced over his stick. Out to center ice, David Romeo. Romeo feeds Hurlbut. Hurlbut coming back, trying to get by a check. Castine and Hurlbut move it along the boards. They jam at it and tie it up, and we'll have a face-off just inside the NEC zone with 4:02 left to play in the third period. 7-0, Massena leads. Tommy Dion playing the point along with Chilton, and the same contingent out from Massena. We're going to have a change, though, as Dion will come up to center Fillion and White. It's Barry White. Off the draw, Tommy Dion dumps it. Oh, it comes out to center ice. Chilton back to Dion. Ahead to Hurlbut. In behind the net. Converse after it. Converse has it taken away. The puck goes back to the blue line. Chilton takes a whack at it. The puck free, and it's controlled by Hurlbut, but out at center ice. Now he's going to step back across. Takes it into the corner. LaVenture trying to take him out of the play. The puck slides free. They jam at it in the corner. It's Mike Duffy. Duffy feeding it ahead for Dion. Dion takes it from Dion. Dion takes it back, and we go the other way. Here comes Dion, feeding for Fillion. A little bit too far for him. Puck slides in behind the net as Jeffrey takes a whack at it, and Tommy Dion picks up the puck. Headman pass goes to Ronnie Converse. Converse one-on-one. Here's Converse, gets a shot off, and the save made by the goaltender, Cato. Now the puck back to the blue line. Chilton takes a swipe at it, and we're going to have an offside as it came out and right back in. 3:01 left to play. Period number 3, 7-0 Massena.
And let's see, Chanmore will change lines, sending the Richards line out there with Dowd and Northrop.
3:01 left to play in this one. Off the face-off, the puck bouncing around. Picked up by Peter McLean. Headman goes to Timmy Dowd. Dowd across. Here's Dowd, slides it right on, and the puck dumped by the goaltender into the corner, Cato. Now back to the point, it's Peter McLean, feeding it through again. Northrop trying to come up with it in the corner. Northrop about halfway out. And he just says, let's tie things up here, and he does. And we'll have a face-off. Okay. The Massena with a win will go to 16-2 in the league and 21-2 overall. Off the face, McLean, his shot goes just wide. The rebound, Dowd fires another save, and the puck goes back to the blue line. Page takes a whack at it, missed it. It comes out to center ice. It's picked up by McLean, feeding it through. Here's Timmy Dowd again across the blue line. Oh, hard check thrown. They jam at it, and the puck comes free. We're going to have a penalty, I think.
Yeah,
a little bit of a mix-up
over there as Northrop and Dowd into it. Also, let's see, Zerlo, I think, of Northeast Clinton into it. Could be Zerlo and Dowd going off a roughie. I'm not really sure. It was just a little mix-up over in the boards and a little frustration, I think, maybe on NEC's part 2 with only 2:17 to go. Massena's ahead by a score of 7-0. Let's see who goes off. Zerlo definitely for NEC. And let's see, both Dowd and Northrop going off for Massena.
Okay.
So NEC will be in the power play.
Yep. 2:17 left to play. Probably won't make much of a difference. Massena up 7-0.
NEC had another man out there, but they'll be playing 3-a-side out there. Massena should excel right here.
I would say so. Into the zone it goes. Tommy Dion with a puck. In behind the net, feeding McQuaig. McQuaig moves it out into the faceoff circle, trying to slide it through, taken off his stick by Conover. McQuaig in turn takes it away, comes back, and circles at the red line. Here's McQuaig feeding Tommy Dion. Here's Dion back to McQuaig. Poke checked away by Conover. Into the corner it goes. Dion picks it up there. Has it sweep checked away. The puck comes free. We have a whistle. And the net. No, we're going to have a penalty.
We got another
apparently.
penalty to NEC, a slashing call.
Conover.
To Conover. That'll put Conover.
And Larry White. Off the faceoff. The puck comes back to the blue line. Here's Peter McLean. He winds his shot wide. Whistles all the way around the boards, and that'll come out to center ice, where it's picked up by Bill McQuaig. McQuaig has it taken away by Dion. Dion dumps to an open wing, picked up by Dion, feeding McQuaig. Here's McQuaig picking it up off the boards, breaking in. McQuaig trying to drop pass. Dion intercepts, and it'll be one-on-one. Dion and Peter McLean. Here's Dion. He loses it. McLean comes up with the puck. One too many stick handle moves. And Tommy Dion has the puck. Dion breaks in, makes a little shift, gets a shot right on, and the rebound, Cato, steers it into the corner. McLean shoots, hit the goalpost as the goaltender, Cato, was way out. Here's McQuaig, back to McLean. His shot deflected just wide by Tommy Dion, and it's picked up there by Bushy. Bushy brings it to center ice, leaves it for Dion. We're under a minute left to play. 7-0 Massena. Ooh, Dion fired that one just wide. The puck whistles around the boards, back the other way. As the four players are back on the ice now. And we're back to center ice as the puck slides right on. Well, not quite right on. Jeffrey's going to stop it and leave it for Tommy Dion. Dion, headman for DeRushy. DeRushy across the blue line, steps around a check, steps around another check into the corner. He's got Wiley right in front. Wiley can't come up with it. DeRushy after it in the corner. 23 seconds. DeRushy passes to himself off the boards. The puck comes in behind the net. DeRushy still got it. Centers right in front. It goes in the net. And it went in off the defenseman.
It went off, I think, Zerlo, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't know who's going to get the goal. Probably DeRushy.
Probably DeRushy, as DeRushy threw out in front, and it went off the skate of Zerlo. Zerlo, a defenseman for NEC, and it right off his skate, and it just barely made it over the goal line. That's the 8th goal for Massena tonight with only 16 seconds to go in the game. So it's 8-0. Probably DeRushy will get the goal.
We'll wait and see. 16 seconds
It really
left.
doesn't make any difference.
No, it doesn't. Doesn't make a difference at all. We'll wait on the official. But it is 8-0. Yeah, that's who it is.
Right. It's unassisted.
Unassisted.
Well, we can give it to Zerlo, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's not nice. That happens.
To
the best of the defense.
Happened in Massena in the Canton game.
That's right, it did. Yeah, that's a little embarrassing to the defenseman, but it happens once in a while.
Now Romeo out there. They'll drop the puck and just about get this one over with. A few seconds left in the game. Here's a shot right on. Jeffrey kicks it into the corner. 10 seconds left. Puck around behind the net. Peter McLean has it. Headman to Wiley. Wiley with 4 seconds. He's going to have a partial breakaway. Gets a shot off and scores.
And I don't know.
The green light's on.
No, the green light's on. The red light did not come on. We saw that here several weeks ago when it happened at the end of the third. I don't know where the puck went in, but the goal light did not come on. It was
they gave him the goal.
They gave him the goal.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Bobby Lozon was in good position. He was looking at the clock, and he was right there on the line. So apparently it goes up.
Wiley from McLean.
Wiley from McLean. So it's Massena 9, Northeast Clinton, no score.
See, Wiley also, did he pick up any assists? Yeah, he had 1 assist.
At least 1 assist.
One assist,
right.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so Wiley had a goal and an assist. So, Massena wins the hockey game 9-0, and they control the game from start to finish. Never a doubt, I don't think in anybody's mind, how this one would turn out. Massena goes to 16-1 in the NEC, 16-2, I should say, in the NEC, and 21-2 overall. As they go into their final regular season game. That'll be against Plattsburgh at the Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse, 6:30 on Saturday evening.